Hey, happy Friday, investor. Welcome to the garage. Okay, so I think I got the horse in front of the apple or the cart, and what I'm trying to say is I got way ahead of myself. I've released some shorts just because of time constraints. Work a full-time job, kids, 10 dogs, 117 broken cars. So I think what I need to do is we need to talk about this car. So put a bunch of footage together doing the pressure wash thing and clean it. Everyone does that. It doesn't take a master mechanic or body guy, to shoot a video on pressure washing a car. Nobody wants to see that shit. So I think we need just a little bit of history, a little backdrop on this 1962 Olds Dynamic 88. So the car belonged to a buddy of mine that I worked with. And he passed away last year. Probably didn't hear that. He passed away last year. Great guy, giving, caring, loving, do anything for a fool. We had been talking about me maybe purchasing this off of him, and he unexpectedly passed away. So I want to talk about the current state and the futures for this car. And it's getting, dim out, so just bear with the auto, dim, adjust, whatever. I don't know. I'm not a cameraman. I work at a body shop. So when he got this car, it was done up in the copper metallic that it is. It's got all the pinstripes and, the neat hand-painted pinstripes. When they painted it, they painted the entire, everything inside. Did some seat covers. Cover up the blue seats that are in. It was a beautiful blue. Beautiful blue before they painted it. But it's sitting on bags. It's got the compressors and all the, lowrider stuff going on with it. I haven't tore into it. I don't know if it works. I know the radio works. It's AM radio. Someone had to change the speaker. I don't know. So I fired up. Y'all saw that in the shorts. Got it fired up. It's got a 305 in it. I don't like it any more than you. So I'm gonna source out. I think it would have come with a 394. Some of you Oldsmobile guys out there, correct me if I'm wrong. I think that was factory. Got a Dynaglide, I believe is what they call that as well. 2-speed automagical. Sorry, D, I stole that from you. So I think what I'm going to do is, while I'm sourcing the engine, I'm just going to clean up the engine bay. I'm going to slap an Edelbrock carb on it because I've got 170 of them sitting in there on the shelf. And they've got to be better than this one. Timing's way off. It's been monkeyed with and fooled with. We're just going to get it running. I'm going to see if I can get the air ride, get this thing up a little bit because it needs exhaust. If you remember, it's missing, the passenger side exhaust from the header back to about that much is back here by the fuel tank. Speaking of the fuel tank is done. It's Dunsky. Again, we've seen the routing for the fuel system from the coolant overflow to the fuel pump. Checks out. Sure. I'm going to finish cleaning up the outside. Once I get it running, get all four corners doing this, I think, I'll get some exhaust on it, take out those seats, or seat covers, I'll put some Indian blankets over it. If I can say, I don't know if I can say Indian blanket anymore. Southwestern style blankets. And we're going to scuff it. And we're going to tape it off. And we're just going to re-clear it because I want to keep it just like Willie had it. Because Willie would have wanted it that way. There. He said it. So, we need to do a lot to this thing. We need to do a lot to it. It's got all the air ride stuff. So it's got relays, and it's got wiring, and it's got junction blocks, and it's got fusible links. So we're going to figure all that out. So what I'm saying is we're going to figure it all out, or we're not. We'll fail miserably. I'll fail miserably. I don't know. But I felt like I needed to get all that out there before we went any farther with this project. If I'm going to run this 305 for a while, face it, you know how projects are. I've already got this one. I got my bro Gary's Camaro. We're going to do a transmission. I got the 64 3/4 ton Chevy truck that my son has lovingly named Diabolical Stew. I've got the Mrs.'s 65 GTO. I've got a 72 Cutlass at my homie's house that I bought like a year and a half ago. Not even here yet. He's a mile down the road. I got tons of stuff going on, So, I'll be bringing you guys in next Friday. I don't plan on doing much with this car this weekend. But through the week, I'm going to clean up the engine bay. We're going to get it timed right. We're going to get a carburetor on it. We're going to get it moving on its own power. It just pukes transmission fluid. I mean, just dumps it on the ground. So that has to be addressed. I want to get it to where I can, move it. Because we're going to have to do something with the GTO or my wife is going to leave me. That's not good. So we're going to be losing light. I just wanted to get in here, introduce the car that my buddy Dave down in Texas, a guy I served with in the Navy for several years, said her name is Goldie. So Goldie is going to stick around because it ain't going nowhere. Willie's car. So, with that said, I'm gonna cut this off for now, and I'm gonna enjoy the evening. Tomorrow, I'm gonna get to work on some of these cars because in North Missouri, the weather right now is really beautiful. So I'm gonna take advantage of it. Should probably work in the house too. Anyway, thanks for stopping in. If you did, if you haven't, subscribe, like, comment, do all the good stuff. Tell me I'm a moron. Whatever. Fester's out. I'll holler at y'all soon. And boop.